Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. I just wanted to do a quick check-in for a just daily general read, and I'm going to use the Oracle Shadow and Light, and Shadows and Light, sorry, and the Divine Oracle, Divine Circus Oracle. Okay, so from each, let's see. So we have the Dried Flower Fairy, Sweet Memories. So what she does actually is do you ever, I just started like 5 sentences there. Have you ever walked into a store and, just looked over and saw, an old thing from your childhood, or, flipped through Facebook and, costumes from when you were a kid, just something that makes you smile and kind of makes you forget everything else. It's just those little moments in the day. It's not, historical moments like that time when but it's just like little things that make you go, oh, and smile. And so she's around you to, I guess, lighten your load a little bit. So if you've been feeling bummed out, stressed out, bummed out, that's weird. I like don't even say that, but whatever. Yeah, so expect those, and whenever you have one, know that she's there and she's doing her job and she just wants you to smile and be happy and meh, meh. I wasn't gonna do another one from here, but I felt, yeah, that this should also. Voodoo and Blue, back off. So with her, I think it is time to remember to assert your boundaries. Remember that red flags happen in the beginning of meeting somebody, that you do notice them, you do have intuition. We all do. We're not all psychics, and we don't all have the same abilities, and I know that might not be a popular opinion, but it is true. I think that there are learnable qualities, but there are some things that I believe are unique to certain people, and it's not that they're the only persons that possess this thing, but what am I trying to say? What one person does, another person can copy, but it wouldn't be the same because it's not from that person, right? We are all unique individuals. You're individual too. Oh wow, this just like went downhill so quickly. Why wouldn't you want to take advice from me? No, but in all seriousness, we are all unique and special and in our own way. No matter how corny that sounds, it's true. And yeah, don't be envious of others. Don't steal from other people either. Yeah, I don't know why I got that, but just and if it's yeah, and also hold your boundaries, your ideas, I think that we would like to move through the world and think the best out of everybody, and I know I would, but it's not always the case, and unfortunately we have to be realistic. It's part of being enlightened. It's part of being a human, really. And if you do find that somebody is crossing boundaries or stealing from you, or you don't even really need to have much more than a bad feeling, because that's what a red flag is, right? It's just that warning sign of something doesn't feel right. And so if something doesn't feel right, then it doesn't feel right, period. Yeah, I'm getting kind of, so see her lip, how she's kind of like, I think that sometimes people mistake kindness for weakness. So just make sure that you know who's around you. Make sure that it's authentic, and because you deserve to have authentic people around you. And if you're keeping people around you for the sake of trying to get what they have, love yourself, because you are also a unique being. You don't need what this person has, because you have your own whatever it is, whatever that happens to be. But yeah, you know, just be careful who you have around you, that's all. The next one we have is Go Fish. Isn't that a pretty card? And so Go Fish is a beautiful card, actually. Go Fish is fishing inside yourself, as it were. Rowing the boat. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. It is finding the treasure that you've been looking for all along, but in yourself. So rediscovering your talents and being, I guess, at a level now that you were not at before. So you might start noticing new gifts appearing. You might start noticing your creativity flowing. You might start, I don't know, picking up something that you haven't done in a while, and really making something of it. I think right now the universe is gifting you with, I don't want to say extra, because I believe it's just, these are gifts that have been inside of you the whole time, but maybe they're just being, they're more powerful now, or so there's something truly wonderful wanting to capture your attention. It wants to be caught. So much so that it's practically jumping out of your inner ocean, like a fish, wanting your attention and a place in your world. The Oracle of Go Fish says that there are powers, abilities, gifts, and new ways of being surging up from your unconscious mind. You are bringing forth more of who you are, and it is that you haven't really known existed. So at times it's going to be surprising, exciting, and even a little uncomfortable. And I went through, when you're just discovering, you know, parts of yourself, it can be really scary to sort of share them with other people, especially because, you know, everyone's already got their like preconceived notions and their thoughts and ideas, and you don't want to, you know, you don't want to come across as, you know, showing off. You don't want to come across as rubbing anybody the wrong way. You don't want to offend anybody. You know, you don't want to be a freak. But everybody has something that makes them special. And just because you're special, just because of what you may have and somebody else envying it, it doesn't make them or you less special. And you shouldn't have to dull your light just because somebody else comes beside and isn't as bright. Like, that's not fair. You are who you are. And I think that we all need to sort of come into our, you know, come into our own power. We need to listen to our intuition. We need to not be ashamed of who we are. And that means, you know, speaking up and honing it and owning it. But unfortunately, you know, we are a very ego-driven, you know, world, people. And that can be very hard to always be, you know, the outcast, or always be, you know, different than anyone else. But I'm telling you right now that your difference is actually, you know, it's a difference that could save the world. It's a difference that could save, you know, that one person. It's the difference that we all need right now. So I think that if you start developing something, if you start, you know, introduce it to, you know, start with your friend or, you know, a close family member, but allow somebody in that you can talk, you know, talk with them about it. I am so smart. ASMRT. Yeah, you know, be who you are. Say It's like I meditate by talking. You see? Multitasking. That's what that is. Oh man. Anyways, go fish inside yourself. Find those skills, hone them, be proud of them. Watch who you keep around you, because unfortunately, like I said, people do tend to get envious, but it's only because they're more focused on what you have and what they don't than being focused on the awesome qualities that I'm sure they absolutely possess too. Yeah. So that's the overall message for today. I hope that you guys have a great rest up this weekend. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I hope you guys have a good rest of the weekend. I hope that message wasn't too run along sentencey, and thank you for sharing, subscribing, comment. I appreciate every single one. Thank you very much, and have a good weekend. Namaste.